So this is my weekly report for November 30th, and just to let you know what I'm doing this week. See, this is what I'm doing. The striper action's been red hot. I'm out here in the Rio Vista area, and the striper bite is definitely on. Caught them spooning, caught them on fish traps, so I caught them in 25 to 30 feet of water, and then went into 5 to 6 feet of water and smoked them both ways. We probably had a 50 fish a day today. So other things going on is that, check out my video this last Monday. I did a video on the Nimbus hatchery and how they're taking in the salmon this year, because there's a lot of salmon returning to the hatchery, and how they process them and get the eggs and how they're going to release them and hopefully get a bigger return next year. Also, next week, the last 2 weeks I've been catching a lot of fish spooning, so we did a spooning video. So that'll be out this coming Monday. So don't forget to watch that one. But the striper action's been red hot down here. So other things going on, they're still catching bluefin. You know, when the weather's permitting, they're still getting out there and they're still catching, hooking up a lot of bluefin. There's been a good interest. Guys are trolling the Mad Max and the 240 around about 14 knots, and they're still hooking up. Out of Bodega, they're only going out 20 miles, drop the lures in and start trolling. Fort Bragg, they've been a little closer, and at Moss Landing, they've been a little bit closer. So if you want to go get a bluefin still, you still got time. Crabbing. Other things going on out in the ocean is crabbing. It's been really good. The commercial guys have been delayed again because of the whales. So the crab season's gonna, you know, when those guys go out there, then they definitely catch a lot of crab. But right now, it's still, you know, when the weather permits, it's still really good crabbing out there. Good quality size ones, and limits are pretty the rule. Other than that, halibut, yeah, I haven't heard too much about it because guys are starting to, I think they're halibut out. Been so good for the last 6 months, so I haven't heard a lot. I know the bait receiver's closed, so if you go to the bay, don't try to get live bait because they're closed. You're gonna have to use tray bait, and you know, you can drift it, they'll hit it, and you can also troll, but I think most people are done with halibut this year. So other things, sturgeon fishing, that's red hot. Make sure you check the regulations because they've implemented a new rule November 17th. So if you have a 2023 report card and you haven't used any of the punches, then you can go out and you can still be that legal limit, and you can take one sturgeon till the end of the year. Now, if you have used the punch card, say you used it last week or a month ago, then you're done for the year. But you could go out and catch and release. But you can still fish, but it's catch and release. And then make sure you check the regulations for 2024. You're going to only be allowed one fish. And then the slot limit is 42 to 48. But check your regs because some of the rivers are going to be closed. But the sturgeon fishing is off the hook right now. So you got like 1 month until it rains really hard to actually get out there and enjoy some sturgeon fishing. So stripers, down in Delta here, as you heard the opening, the bite has been really good. A lot of the fish, because you know the water's still in excellent shape, so a lot of the fish are hanging around from Martinez to Rio Vista. The bulk of the fish are in this area from Rio Vista out to Martinez. I mean, I've been out here as far as Pittsburgh, where we're at today, and we put a lot of fish in the boat, and I caught them, depending on the tides, I caught them spooning in 25 to 30, and also we moved up in the flats when the water started moving, and we were catching them in 3 to 6 feet of water. And I could actually see them on my live when I'm spooning. I see them on a live when I'm in the grass. So, you know, that thing's a pretty handy tool to have. But the stripers will be down here all winter long. They make this their home. Then when the season starts coming and the water starts dirtying up down here, then they move further north. Then you're gonna hear me up in Snodgrass, you'll hear me up in Liberty Island. But right now, the bulk of the fish are down here, and I'll keep coming down here because of the action. You know, you could go to Liberty and catch some fish, you know, you might get a couple here, a couple there. But out here, last week I had 50, 60 fish a day, and today we have 50 fish a day. So it's just crazy out here. So other things happening is the bass fishing, the crappie fishing. I did a crappie video. It will be coming out pretty soon too, I think, or you could look back in the archive and see the one that I did. Yesterday I was out crappie fishing, took a couple friends of mine, Tom and Deborah, and Deborah was not doing very good in the morning because she hasn't done this kind of fishing, and we were just flipping them in 1 and 2, 3 at a time. But we probably had 100 fish a day, and the crappie were all bigger than my hand, so they're good size. This is the time of year that I love to go crappie fishing, so you know, look out for the crappie. Bass bite slowed down a little bit, but I'm still catching quite a few of them, flipping, and the fish are making that transition onto the wood. So the bass fishing in Delta is also very good, and the crappie fishing is off the hook. Other things happening. Check your areas if you want to catch a lot of trout. They're starting to plant all the lakes. Comanche, Amador, Pardee's not open yet, Collins, Berryessa. They're all starting to plant fish, and they're actually planting big ones. You know, I heard they're planting some in that 10 and 12 pound range. So you guys, you know, some of these lakes are competing now to try to get people to go there. They plant these big trout in there, so you know, they get people to go to want to catch those big ones, because a lot of guys are catching those big fish, and that's 6 pounds on up. So the trout fishing in the area is really good. You could call the lakes and see who's planting what, and then make a trip and get out there. Just remember, when the water temperature gets below 60, those fish are in the top 10 feet of the water column, and even in the top 5 feet of the water column. Planer boards, leave your downriggers home. You know, I'll use a shad wrap or Rapalas, let it out 100 feet behind the boat and go like 2 miles an hour, and just go like a bat out of hell, and you'll catch a lot of trout. But other than that, some of the other things going on fishing wise, I think the lakes, you know, I'll be going up to Berryessa pretty soon doing a spooning video. I do that every year. Or you can look at last year's video and then go out there and catch them this year. It's one of the best lakes around here to actually learn how to do it. And also, I think I did one at Folsom last year, that spooning video. So you can go back and look at any of the 200 videos that we got posted up at any time and go back and watch them. Other things is, I'm retiring at the end of the year. I'm sure everybody knows because I've been talking about it. And I'm going to be doing a consultant where if you have trouble with your electronics, I'll go on your boat with you, or whatever you want to do. Say you want to learn how to punch, then I would definitely go out there and just teach you how, from the rods I use, the line, what I look for, how I position the boat, the whole 9 yards. I will teach you. I'm going to be doing a consulting. When I get retired, I'll be doing it a couple days a week. You could look on the, you can leave me a comment, or you can look on the bottom of my weekly report, and it'll give you the information where you can contact me. You could send me an email or call me and leave a message, and I'm not getting a hold of anybody yet, but I will in the next couple weeks. So just keep sending them in. That way there, I'll have it, and then after I announce that I am doing it and you didn't do it, then something happened. I must got lost or couldn't find it. So other than that, if you like this video, hit the like. Please subscribe because it'll help me out a lot. Also, I have clothing too that I'm going to be posting up, you know, to where you could get it to support my channel. I have sweatshirt, t-shirts, hats like this. And then if you want to leave me a comment, just hit that comment and I'll get back with you in usually 2 days. I'll get back to you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.